What's up, traders? Going 2 for 3 today. I'm going to jump right into this as always. First trade was on BCRX. Nothing too crazy here. Previous resistance all the way back here. It made a new little resistance here at the beginning of the day at 1292/13. Looking for it to go through 13 and come down and retest it. Well, as you can see, this did not want to come back down and retest 13. We started with 200 shares here, was really looking for that retest of 13 real quick. I think we put an order out right there at 1303 or so. Again, you can always go watch these these trades live over on Twitch. I'll put the link in the first pinned comment. And as you can see, I was pretty confident that we were going to get it. It tried to go up a little bit higher and failed. So we actually added 100 to get a little bit more starter size there. Figured 300 shares riding that back down 13 would have been pretty decent. And unfortunately, this decided to go back up. So I think we actually added 200 here. Yeah. So we got the 500. And if we look on the 60-minute, if we scroll in real quick, you can see this 1350 area. It was used quite a few times as resistance and support. And that was actually where I drew that line based off of that. And it was kind of my, line in the sand per se. So we took an ad here at 1337. Again, with the implication that we were going to look for one little final ad up there towards 1350, and then that was going to be it. But it pulled back, gave us a nice little cover. We actually took 400 of the 500 that we had off, and it started to go back up towards the highs, and it got to a high of 1449. And again, I had my stop sitting there at 1351. So I said, you know what? If it shows a sign of rejection off of that 49 high, I'm going to go ahead and try to add a little bit back to get my average up and see if we can't get that retest of 13. So I added it back, brought our average up to like 33, I want to say. And as you can see, it just kept trying and could not get through this 20s area, 27, 28. And finally, when I saw it starting to curl back up, we just I took a little bit off just in case it wanted to start doing this. And then it obviously did and didn't fall over. So ended up taking the rest off. And sure enough, it went higher. And as you can see throughout the day, it just kept going higher. So bigger company, wasn't really expecting too much out of it, but I was expecting the 13 retest, but as you can see, we didn't get it. So the fact that we ended up green on this actually ended up being our biggest winner of the day. And on something that we had to kind of fight, I was pretty happy with it. So can't really complain there. During the losing trade that we had, we did take a quick trade in CFVI. This one looks a little bit more normal. As you can see, nice little push from all the way down here around 1150 all the way up to almost 1250. But again, we always look for that move based off of that previous resistance, which was here. I drew this line around 1217, and we get that push up towards the highs, felt the jiggle around that 1240 area, and we got short at 1233. And again, just looking for that retest of that area right here, that 1217 area. And we ended up getting filled at 1222. So decent little win there. Nothing too special. Came down and filled us almost instantly. I think we were in that trade for, I can tell you, 20 seconds. So a 20-second trade, not too bad. And then our last trade of the day, which was a red trade, was just kind of a pain in the butt trade. Pretty much straight up drew this line off the daily. It was actually a pretty key area. If we scroll back out just a little bit, see it. Come on, DAS. There we go. So uses resistance a bunch over here, support over here, resistance again here, a bunch of resistance in here. So it was a pretty key level. And I really thought that that was where it was going to stop. And I actually almost started it down here, but thankfully I didn't, because I just was reading the price action. It was still a little grindy right here, but then it made that move up through. And I was like, all right, we'll definitely at least get the retest of that area. It was such a key area. And it just kept going. So we got to add in. And sure enough, it tried to pull back. It bounced off our average. It was a huge spread too. It was like $1.50 spread the entire way. Our average was 129 or 128.51. And this thing kept bouncing basically at 129 and just could not get down to our average. And as we started to see it curl, took it off. And as you can see, this thing shot up $10 right after we got out. So pretty good cover on our part. As you can see, it obviously did work out here, but we don't obviously know that's going to happen. So the fact that we got out and it made this big move makes me understand that I was reading the chart right. And, the fact I was actually interested if it wanted to run up towards like 150 to maybe try it again. But obviously it didn't, and it pretty much came right back down. And, it is what it is. We look for the intense move into the pullback. If that doesn't happen, or even if it does happen, what happens after that, I don't care, right? That's kind of the motto that I live by. So 2 for 3, green day. just sad this one didn't work because I feel like this could have been a good one. 2 of the 3 were fights, which just seems to be the kind of market we're in right now. And we're just going to move forward to tomorrow. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate that support. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Find me on Discord, find me on Twitter, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.